It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
How dare you!
Hello there guys, and good morning everyone. What's up K-Dog, what's up Rendra, Fire Escape Plan, Devastator, Wallmarks, Avinash, AB, everybody else. Good morning to all of you. One second, I'll try and get that cable back in order. I need to order some more cables next month, because this month I can't order nothing. Thought he again started the stream and went to sleep. Come on. Hey, don't do it. When did I do that? When did I do that? I don't think I have started the stream and gone to sleep. I think anyways. Okay, so if I do this, I want to do this, and that works better. There we go. Let's leave it rest here then. Come on, work. There we go. What's up, Jack? Welcome to the stream. I nearly killed my null in section 1. I was lucky that I didn't. How y'all get here so fast? They're quickies. They are quick folk. Right. Focus. Don't waste that immortality. There we go. Once upon a time, we were looking at a blank screen for half an hour. When did that happen? Maybe, but when? Maybe. I do seem to remember something like that. I think you mean refers to the time you accidentally pressed go live and went to the store. That could be it. That could be it. Finally doing the weird power lane in 741. Which weird power lane? Oh, I mean when you get power by blocking? It wasn't that bad. Honestly, hardly remember it. Simple manner, CKT notification, I click. Well, thank you for that. Thank you very much. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Not great. But what am I supposed to do? You know, nothing. This is probably going to be the only stream left for the weekend. I don't think I'm not sure. I'm quite sure I'm not streaming later today. Yeah, in fact, I'm 100% sure I'm not streaming later today. And I'm not sure about tomorrow. What's up this side, Alex? Oh, this is a bad matchup, actually. My guides for Act 6 from years ago are still up to date. I think most of the parts in those guides can still be used, yeah. I think there is most of the information there. Should give you quite a good idea. I'll name 5 champs with sunglasses. You have 14 seconds. Jesus Christ. I don't know, Hawkeye, Jubilee, Hitmonkey. Hawkeye, Jubilee, Hitmonkey, Diablo,
Messiah 66 $9 and
Doc
99 cent.
No, Doc Ock just his glasses.
Man dancing, man
Who else has
dancing,
sunglasses?
man dancing, man dancing.
Hey, good morning, Messiah. Good morning. Thank you very much. Does Nimrod deserves rank 3 and duped? I think so, yes. That whole hype with had Mr. Fantastic. Angela. Same on Fury Synergy, think about it. It's a fairly good team to bring along. It is a fairly good team, but I don't think the content quite works that way anymore. Content always kind of presses you to bring a lot of champions with fairly similar abilities for most part. You know? Or if you go in Act 7, you don't need a super diverse set of abilities. You just need those specific abilities for the entire lane. Your eyes hurt? Sorry to hear that. My head hurts. Okay, should I use Skill Awakening Gem on Mole Man or Shang-Chi? I don't think either one of them desperately needs an Awakening Gem, to be honest, though. I'd probably save it. Falcon does, there you go. There you go, Falcon. Ay. Today there should be a video dropping from Kabam, but I'm not gonna be able to cover it for a bit. It doesn't matter. What's up, Victor? How are you doing? Oh crap. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Did you guys see what Kabam said about the potions? Did you guys see the Kabam update about potions? They still haven't sorted it out, by the way. Still haven't sorted it out. For 6 star rank 3, would you give an Awakening Gem to Ghost or Nimrod? I'd give it... Well, I'd probably rank up Nimrod before I rank up Ghost, I think, at this point. But then again, whichever one you want more. At least I'm on pace and know what was said. Well, I'm glad that you are on pace. I'm glad that you're on pace, Messiah. Here we go. Quick update to end of the week after watching a lot of feedback here. We went back and looked at the data used to make this decision and found that there was a certain source of loyalty being included that we did not intend to include in our calculations, leading to some pretty inflated values. Those idiots included the temporary compensation when figuring out how much the potions should cost. That still absolutely does not explain why there is a limit of 2. Like, at all, right? But the fact that, man, it's like, how can someone be so rubbish? I don't understand. How can somebody be so rubbish and have a job? I've had hard time. We have been hard at work retuning the values and exploring our options here. We'll have more information path forward share with all of you soon. It's like, we included some what is it again? There were certain sources of loyalty being included that we did not intend to include in our calculations. Either they included, you know, that red envelope event or something like that when we all got a boost of loyalty, or they just in February, and that's where they got their data and worked their thing out. Or they included temporary compensations. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, how can you be so rubbish at something? So, purchase limits are part of tuning as well. Okay. Purchase limits are part of tuning as well. Like, but honestly, how can you be so rubbish at something? I don't know. Exactly, with a problem this straightforward, one would think that, you know, 2+ days is enough to sort it out. No, they need to do every calculation to make sure they can get away with as much as they possibly can. Not bad at all. Finally pulled a decent skill 5-star in moment. Nice, congratulations, man. Congratulations, man. Oh, the time when people think Kabam makes a targeted attack at the players, they're actually just so stupid they believe. It could be maybe true, yes. Could maybe be true. Hey, what's up, K-Dog? What's up, everybody else? Hope you guys will have a great weekend. I still just... I just cannot believe the sheer incompetence of Kabam. It's quite fascinating. But here we are. But yeah, Kabam can't use data properly. I completely agree. And I also think that rebalancing isn't gonna properly work because of this thing. Not just because of this thing, by the way. I think that's ultimately why it won't work even if players would be willing to accept it. Also the fact that the whole idea of them adjusting something that we, you know, try to acquire afterwards, it's just not, it doesn't sit right. It doesn't sit right at all. But obviously that's definitely a part of it as well. Nobody just trusts, like things like this is exactly the reason why nobody trusts Kabam with anything, you know. I wouldn't trust them to wipe my ass. When company messes up such a straightforward, simple things. Because then it would actually be... Obviously they'd never do this because they wouldn't make money. But would you enjoy war season completely without potions? Well, I don't think I would. Well, that's quite the thing, you know. As long as potions exist, they will be used. It's kind of like the nature of players. If they want war seasons completely without potions, then they just need to take them out of the game, period. Hey, what's up, Scorpion? How are you doing? Youngster of them, I have never... Well, I'm good for you then, man. Good for you. Somebody who does care about tier 1 wars a lot, you know, I'm just dumbfounded. Oh, look at that. That was a good clap. That was a good clap there. Please, today is AQ day 5. Alright, yes. Kabam would accidentally wipe your ass with fatally poison sleep. At that point, I don't think it would be an accident, man. I'm just saying, I don't think it would be an accident. I mean, it's obvious that they are readjusting the cost. It's obvious that they are readjusting the cost and they're going to do something about it. The question is what? And the real question is, how did it come to pass in the first place? Like, point me at a person who was sitting at his desk, worked out this price, this potion limit, and this announcement, and thought, yeah, this is gonna go down well. Rebellion strong up Killmonger or Korg? I'd probably go with Killmonger. I think I would go with Killmonger. Because Killmonger, as soon as masochism is gone, Killmonger is gonna have offensive use as well. Sun's masochism is gone. Because, you know, with Killmonger you'd struggle, out-damage the masochism. But pending what kind of nodes you have to deal with, you can run Killmonger... Oh, crap. What did I do anyways? You can run Killmonger offensively too. You know? Because of his True Strike and stuff, so... I would definitely rank up Killmonger before Korg for Battlegrounds. Because, yeah, because of the duality. Killmonger, to begin with, was one of the scariest defenders with masochism. I don't think he's going to be as scary without masochism, but what he loses in his extra tankiness due to that heal, he will gain in ability to, I don't know, bitch slap a Modok or Spider-Gwen or something like that. What's up, Pastor? How are you doing? What is the first champ rebalance and buff schedule second with these war potions? Yeah, I know. You're quite right, Anki, there. You're quite right. Strength 3 Killmonger, I'm kind of impressed with him so far. Yeah, Killmonger is actually much better than a lot of people think. I think Killmonger is quite underrated skill champion. And Killmonger is quite underrated skill champion. I can't wait to see the Battlegrounds node. There is a chance that we might find out which node Battlegrounds can have today. If they tease it in that video or something. What's up, Rich? How are you doing? Why do I do this? I always overdo it. Ah, whatever. Go Dachi. Oh, look at that. That was 12 million mark as well. What's up, Simurat? How are you doing? I honestly wouldn't care if they ruined the war. You wouldn't. Many people would. Battlegrounds are going to be awesome, but Battlegrounds is solo mode. I think a lot of people, you know, also seek out that that team aspect. You make rotation of 3 nodes, randomly chosen. I think randomly chosen nodes is not a great idea. I think there is already large amount of RNG involved in Battlegrounds. I don't want to increase that. More Mephistopheles. I would probably rank up more first, but Mephisto is amazing too. Mephisto is amazing too. Free mastery swap. I do not know. We have not heard about free mastery swaps yet. I've not heard about free mastery swaps yet. But, you know, I do hope that they change the nodes of Battleground relatively frequently. Thinking for rank 4 Piggy? Sounds dangerous. Sounds very dangerous. I have yet to rank 3 my Piggy. I have yet to rank 3 my Piggy. Yeah, XLR8 is obviously gonna cheer for it. XLR8 obviously is gonna advocate for Piggy rank ups. Cam would murder you. Why does Cam has such strong feelings against Piggy? Why does Cam has such strong feelings about Piggy? Hey, good morning. Excellent. Piggies comes auto ban BGs. A lot of people ban Piggy. Piggy is very annoying because here's the thing against Piggy. Even if I have the best counter against Piggy, like Molman or something, sometimes the Piggy just doesn't throw special attack and those animations just corner you. That AI is weird. I hate fighting Piggy. I hate fighting Piggy. Debate dropping with the update? Well, we don't know exactly because Kabam has not announced it officially. Hey, what's up, Eric? Was Pacify, Mastery, and Limber useful in Battlegrounds? I didn't use them. I mean, I used Limber. Yeah, Limber makes your defenders bigger pain in the ass. I used Limber, but Pacify I did not use. Faking Gauntlet Piggy is one of the worst. Oh yeah, I remember doing that. Piggy is a problem with AA. Problem solved. Well, if AA is banned, then what? If AA is banned, then what? Although my Battleground strategy was actually... I don't think I'm gonna change for that strategy either, by the way. My Battleground strategy was completely different. I didn't ban any of the strong defenders, really. I wanted the strong defenders to be in the play. I banned the strongest attackers. Because, well, anyways, that kind of seemed to work for me. I kind of pretty much by default banned... Human Torch, an Archangel, and then whoever else I kind of saw that those people are very, very good with, like if they had a rank for Hercules or ban like Tigra or Mr. Negative or some, like for instance, if somebody was dodgy enough, to have a rank for Mr. Negative, that went to ban. But yeah, I typically ban the best attackers, not the defenders. Oh, but yeah, I wanted to leave all the best defenders in the game to be game, pretty much, for the most part. And I did it for two purposes. The reason number one was typically when people build decks, you know, you auto select your best attackers and whatever else, and you don't necessarily leave yourself with that many great attacking options past, you know, your key elements. And the main reason for it is, well, okay, so the two main reasons. Number one, if I ban Archangel and Human Torch, I have way more liberty to place my own defense. Right? So if there's no torch in play, I can place my Sasquatch, Man-Things, whatever, and they need, you know, they're gonna have a much harder time dealing with them. Even if I have harder time dealing with their attack. But that's also exactly the point. That's when you pull people in deep waters. If you take away their most used common offensive options, people need to find ways how to kill your champions with less than, you know, ideal matchups. And that also really shows, you know, how much people know about fighting specific champions when you don't have AA anymore, when you don't have Human Torch anymore to nuke down a Mystic champions. Like, how do you deal with that champion? And that really kind of forces people to jump deeper in their MCOC knowledge about matchups and interactions. APOC, honestly, APOC sucked for me. Honestly, APOC sucked for me. Like if I saw a rank 4 APOC, yeah, fair enough, you know, it's gonna take a while to kill it, I'll ban it, but other than that, I never touched APOCs and stuff because APOC is just too goddamn slow. You could only use him against mutant champions, and even with like 3 prowess against mutant champions, ignoring masochism, he wasn't, you know, typically there were better answers like for those fights. And on defense, you know, he wasn't that bad. On defense, he wasn't, you know, that bad. You see, this is why you want Limbo in Battlegrounds. Yeah, Domino I wasn't too fast with too much either. Lost, alright, Eric. And in 742,
Eric Nelson $2. Last.
In 742, how is APOC supposed to counter the shock on crossbones? Wouldn't he just melt? Well, you only get shocked when you hit the block, don't you? Right? So don't hit the block. There is that phase, right? In 742 timer. On one half of that timer, you're getting shocked when you hit his block. And so don't hit his block then. And the second timer, he's unblockable. So, you know, then you can hit his block and stun him and blah, blah, blah. That's how. I didn't use Strife in Battlegrounds. Top 5 options who's worth the 6-star generic awakening gem. Well, it kind of varies. If it's a prestige rank up, then, you know, prestige definitely can help with that. So anybody in top 5 prestige, for instance. But, you know, prestige put aside, I think Hercules, Archangel, Kitty, Nick Fury are kind of like a solid top 4 for me. And then 5th one, you can kind of decide whichever one you want. But yeah, it's Kitty, Hercules, Archangel, and Nick Fury, in my opinion. I have a video for that, by the way. I think I have a video for that. Oh, don't ban Ghost, she sucks. Ghost doesn't suck, but I didn't ban Ghost half the time. Domino is not that hard. Yeah, Domino is not that bad to go up against. Like, my Domino is actually not super defensively scary, but a lot of people were afraid of it, because my Domino is only like 620. But yeah, I didn't add Strife to my deck even once in Battlegrounds. But, you know, it could depend based on... Oh, crap. Based on the nodes and stuff.
Shut up and take my money.
Hey, Lawrence, 24 members. Yee. 24 months. Yeesh. 2 years you have been here. About Magneto? Some people liked Magneto. I didn't use him too much. Some people used Magneto. I saw him quite a bit. And he could be useful because, you know, you could activate the pre-fight and how passive stands and stuff. How much time it will take to resolve black screen issue? I don't know, man. I don't do that. I have no idea. But it's gonna be interesting to see. The node is the most important thing. A lot of people are stressing Battlegrounds rank ups right now, and I understand it, you know, from a rational perspective. But trust me when I say you this, don't stress about it that much now. Yeah? You need to, well, see, for the wrong match. You need to wait and see what node is there. Because, you know, the best champions and the best interactions will always be node dependent pretty much. Just took Vikes to rank 3. Good. It's a good decision. Had him rank 3 for quite a long time now. Had him rank 3 for quite a long time. No, I did not rank up on time on him yet. I'm not gonna rank him like immediately anyways, because he's unduped and I have a rank 5 5-star that I ranked up recently. I'm just very happy to have him. I would be much more happy to have him before I ranked up the 5-star. No, I didn't do it. I wasn't in the mood for any April foolery yesterday, so I didn't do anything with it. Alright, see you later, Messiah. See you later. I always forget how bad Archangel matchup is against this guy. Because he always purifies the bleeds. How's it going so far? You know, just a regular morning. Can get all the milestones in this one and then put up a few milestones in the 4-star arena. About it. That's about it. Black KT badge incoming. Yes. Lawrence. Yes. We'll do with AA. Of course. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like, you can get Neurozone, because you can get Neurozone just by, you know, not knocking him down. Because you have still a chance to bleed on regular combos and stuff. But yeah, you have to be very lucky. It's just not ideal setting in the first place. 29 more fights. Okay, fair play. Enjoy your 29 more fights. Forgot April Fool's thing. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, I did saw the first episode of Moon Knight. Actually quite liked it. Yeah, you can get Neuro and Ralk as well if you're super lucky. You have to be super lucky. Okay, the Penny plus Mysteria, Anti-Venom and Miles should be a good enough team for the path. Penny plus Mysteria, Anti-Venom and Miles. You're missing one champion. You mean, you're probably missing Symbiote Supreme, right? MCOC posted Moon Knight about nothing. Kabam is just, you know, doing something. Happy and sad since just episode 1. Well, we'll see what episode 2 brings us. Has Shang-Chi shined in the Battlegrounds for anyone? I use him now and then, but he wasn't the champion I kind of wanted to go to all the time. He was alright. I saw definitely some people rely on him with their nuke them strategies. And I plus him supreme. Yeah, that sounds like a good team, Jackson. That sounds like a good team. One dead Hyperion. Okay, let's clap it in. I need to wait out at level 1. Take this out, boys. Aha, that's how you get plasma quickly. Whatever. Russian KT, all your 5 stars to rank 5? No, of course not. I don't think there's a single player in the game who has all their 5 stars to rank 5. I have all my 5 stars, almost all. I have 2 5 stars, I think, now that are not rank 3 because of mutant tier 4 CC catalyst for now. I take my 5 stars to rank 3. I have less rank 5 5 stars than I have rank 3 6 stars, by the way. It's just because you don't want to use tier 5 basics and tier 2 alphas on 5 stars if you can use them as 6 stars, you know? To still share resources. Like, I have all my 3 stars maxed out because they don't take away resources from 5 and 6 stars. I don't max out all my 4 stars because they use, for instance, tier 4 class catalysts and tier 4 basics, and that takes away from your 5 stars and 6 stars. So, to put it very simplified, there is very little point in wasting resources on lower star champions. That's it. Any resource that can be used in a 6 star should be used in a 6 star primarily, and you should not waste any of those resources on like 4 stars or 5 stars. Well, 5 stars is debatable if you really need that 5 star. Definitely not 4 stars. And, you know, similarly with 5 stars as well. If any of those resources can be used on 6 stars, I'd rather use them on 6 stars than just willy-nilly rank up some champions. So any overlap in resources automatically, pretty much as a default with few exceptions, goes to the highest star level. So since 4 stars require tier 4 basic, tier 4 class catalysts, and so do 6 stars. 6 stars get them. 5 stars require tier 2 alpha and tier 5 basic, and so do 6 stars. Pretty much always 6 stars are gonna get it. And 5 OG Deadpool can resist. Yeah, I mean, I have ranked up like a couple of 5 stars now and then. Like I ranked up Scarlet Witch not too long ago, and I ranked up OG Wolverine not too long ago, and you know, sometimes when we get some gems, then I do the rank up as well. But you know, even with Catalyst, you know, occasionally just for kind of like goofing off reasons or whatever. But as a rule of thumb, pretty much any resource that can be used in 6 star should be used on 6 star. Any resource that overlaps by default goes to the highest star level. That's why I have, for instance, all the 3 stars maxed out. Because 3 stars don't take away any meaningful resources, any resources from 5s and 6 stars. And you know, the ones that overlap with 4 stars, you know, I'm fine with. There's not that big of an overlap. So I have maxed out all my like 1 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars. But my 4 stars at large stay at rank 3. My 5 stars at large stay at rank 3. It's just logical, don't you think? About Malma, I'll see. Last I checked, using houses. small one. Don't forget Mystic 200 Dark Hawk. What? In case I'll push my 4-stars just rank 3 for grind. Yeah, exactly. That's where I have them. I mean, obviously I do have some like rank 4 stars from time when 4 stars still mattered and I ranked 4 them up. And I do have some rank 5 4 stars as well, obviously. But and as a rule of thumb, yeah, I don't rank them up. As a rule of thumb, I don't really rank them up. Don't really rank up 5 stars past rank 3 either. With very few exceptions. Like I ranked up 5-star anti-venom for arena challenges. Which I'm obviously now quite unhappy because I pulled 6-star. Oh. Side quest this month. Looks like it's worth spending a couple of hours on. Oh yeah, you should do those side quests. I think it's, you know, I don't think it's a brilliant side quest, but you can get a ton of calves and shit and, you know, some other crap, so you should do them. Because it's quite, I think they take no energy anyways. You can autoplay like the bottom 2 difficulties and it's not, you know, that long. Five stars also rank 3? Yeah, 5 stars also pretty much stop at rank 3. Because at rank 4 they start requiring tier 2 alphas, and at rank 4 they start requiring, and rank 5 they need TP basic, obviously. So yeah, they stop at rank 3 for me. Unless, you know, I have some rankum gems and crap. Next season rank 4 will be everywhere on map. Do you think people will still use Magic and Quake? If there will be no better options, yeah. I mean, Magic and Quake have long since kind of been the champions where if you have better options, don't. But if there's no real great options, go for it kind of thing. Full 5-star channel, pretty good. Very nice. This helped me a lot right now. No worries, you're welcome, Dextro. Welcome. I don't even rank 3 them anymore. Well, I still do rank 3 them, but I know where you're coming from with the tier 4 CC. Because at the moment I have two 5 stars that are not rank 3, and both are mutants because I'm catastrophically low on mutant tier 4 CC. I actually use those 5 stars to kind of sneakily, cleverly get rid of my overflow tier 4 CCs over time. That's what I always did. That's how I decided which 5 stars are going from rank 2 to rank 3. It was always based on what tier 4 CCs I had in my overflow. And then I ranked them up to kind of clear up my overflow all the time. But, you know, I completely finished ranking up my 5 stars, so I can't do that anymore. And now I have 2 mutant 5 stars that are like new. And I can't take them up because I have like 1 mutant tier 4 CC. When Battlegrounds coming back in the game? Well, they should be here entire month of April, so hopefully very soon. I would pre-fight with 4-star torch and take the fight. No, pre-fights work on different torches, but not in between star levels. The pre-fight has to be placed from the same star level, so in individual content mode you can't do that. In team content mode, somebody can place a torch pre-fight for you if they have the same star level torch, but they do not work in between different star levels. Because I have 65 stars and only 9 6 stars, so it's really good to know for me how to balance my resources right now. Well, at that point, Duckstraw, at that point when you only have 9 6 stars, I'd still primarily rank up your 5 stars. I would not rank up many of them. I would rank up the best ones. I would leave the rest of them kind of lower for now, and try and kind of keep a healthy stash at all times. But when you only have 9 6 stars, you still obviously will rely on bulk of the content on the shoulders of your 5 stars. So you're in a bit, you know, it's still something what I said is still something definitely to keep in mind. right? But for you, you have to make more decisions based on what you need right now and rank up those champions, even if they're 5 stars. Are the Battlegrounds coming? Well, Battlegrounds are going to be here for the entire month of April, so yes, Battlegrounds should be in the next update. 6-star was my first cow crystal. Nice, congratulations there. Congratulations. There you go. Thanks, no worries. Because remember, Duxtro, like at the end of the day, a bad champion is a bad champion. It doesn't matter if a champion is 6-star or 5-star. They're still trash. And an amazing champion is still amazing champion. Right? So only 5-star max rank are King, Groot, Apoc, and Void. Try to push to 5. Well, there you go with those. Okay, so I got the milestones here. Wonderful. Can we dex big special too? I'm sure we can. In theory, virtually every special 2 is meant to be dexable. Question is, you know, how big windows we have to dex. But in theory, every single special in the game is dexable if you have, let's say, super accurate fingers to the milliseconds. Actually, on the 6 stars, I have Warlock, Eye Bomb, and Sorcerer Supreme in rank 2. Those are very good 6 stars. You should definitely focus on them. Those are very, very good 6 stars, man. You should definitely, you know, get them up. Handle Special 2 is also dexable if you get rid of True Strike with Stagger or something. Obviously, that's kind of like an exception. It's meant to be undexable. The one fun thing about BGs was that I enjoyed watching you play more than I enjoyed playing them myself. I was having quite a bit of fun with BGs. Unfortunately, I don't know, because I'm in... Yeah, Battlegrounds are here for the entire month of April. Unfortunately, because I'm an idiot, I don't know whether I'll... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Matters is I'm a moron. So we'll see how Battlegrounds go this time around. We'll see how they go this time around. I do hope they reset the ranks though. The scores. I do hope they reset them. Next manga special doing Desperation when I saw low health, so lucky. Surprise me? Yeah, I know those desperation dexes happen at times. Like I quite frequently somehow manage to dex Arcus level 2. Did you overdo it with Battlegrounds in the first round? No, it's not about overdoing. It's about something else. I'm not entirely sure how much time, energy, or desire I'm gonna have to stream a lot in the near future. So, anyways, it doesn't matter. We'll just see what happens. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying is, you know, I might not be around as frequently for a bit. Hopefully for a bit. Like this is probably gonna be the last stream this weekend as well. What's up, Toms? What are you doing? Playing some Act 7. Act 7 was very fun. I hope you enjoyed, man. Oh, I have Dex Tiger specialty in corner multiple times. It's not even that hard. It's not even that hard. That's one of those doable ones. Plans? No, I wish I had plans right now. No, I don't have plans right now. I don't know. Everyone needs some rest. It's not necessarily about that. It's not about rest. Some other shit. Some other crap. Ready for 7 stars? No, I'm not ready. I'm really not ready for 7 stars right now. Next month is definitely gonna be tricky for me. Next month is definitely gonna be very... I have no clue what's gonna happen next month. Think Mike Sentinel is viable attacker for AW? I think so, yeah. When will I open more cows? Never. I'm never opening any cows again, man. I'm never opening any cows again. I already screwed myself far too badly with cow crystals. Like, hope I'm done with them. 5-star on Mega Sentinel Warthing? I don't think I would, to be honest. I don't think I would. No, I do think 7 stars are gonna be here sooner than 2 or 3 years. I do think 7 stars are gonna be here sooner than 2 or 3 years. Either puppets considered buffs? No, they're debuffs. Alright, good night, Messiah. Good night, Messiah. Can you imagine the 7 stars are released, only strong willed players will survive? Pretty much. I mean, eventually they're gonna come. But if they come anytime soon, then Kabam will have had played us quite badly, because that was the entire justification of gear being introduced and players kind of being willing to accept it. Their point of gears is to delay 7 stars. Luke just to stand to move. Sometimes it happens in arena, I don't know why. Sometimes champs in arena just stand there. When I finally started getting good 5-star champions, feeling successful in MCOC. 6 stars came out and ruined it. Small deja vu in the horizon. Probably. You know. Probably. There's always a third on top of a cake with Kabam. You know what I mean. There's always a bit of a third on top of that Kabam cake. Here we are. The third on top of cake's decorative ornaments. It's for display purposes, of course. 7.4 was good though. Yeah, 7.4 was quite good. 7.4 was good though. But the third on top of a 7.4 cake is the fact that they gave us 6,750 tier 3 alpha fragments for exploring 7.4, and they have 9,000 tier 3 alpha fragments in next month's side quest. the rewards for 7.4 were absolutely shite. You know, Act 7 rewards were really good. 7.4 rewards were exactly the same as 7.3 rewards. That was the first time in the history of this game that rewards did not increase chapter by chapter. And then, you know, they sold them this time around. 1.5 catalysts. And then, you know, they literally are giving away more tier 3 alpha inside of it than 7.4. So if you, for instance, have not explored the rest of the chapters of Act 7, exploring entire 7.4 is gonna give you less tier 3 alpha than next month's side event does. That, you know, I would call it a fairly big poop on top of the cake. Hey, good morning, Enzo. How are you doing? Congratulations on your Mega Sentinel, by the way. Congratulations on your Mega Sentinel. I actually screwed up with the Mega Sentinel counts. I tried getting her. I tried way too hard. And I didn't get her. And I fucked myself over by trying too hard. That's the long and short of it. But hey, congratulations to you, man. What's up, JJ? How much ISO do you think there will be in? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. It's Kabam math. Honestly, you know, this whole loyalty store thing just shows that their math can be off by a factor of 10. So it can either be really good or it can be either pointless. Pretty much no tier 3 alpha disc based on Act 7. Well, we got very, very little of it, yes. I do think that every year we should have a top 5 champion come into game. Yeah, I do think that, you know, for prestige race requiring people to acquire 1 champion a year as an absolute must makes sense. Not necessarily the top one, but definitely top 5. I do think that, you know, that every year top 5 prestige kind of ought to get rejuggled, but not much more than once or twice a year. You know what I mean? Because if every other month there is a prestige champion, then people are just going to be, you know, burnt out and going to give up, and what's the point kind of thing. But if they do it like once or twice a year, I think they can get away with it. And I do agree with the idea that, you know, it can't be stale all the time. Captain Britain any good? No, she sucks. I think she sucks. Some people kind of like her. I think she's trash. I mean, not trash, but not somebody, you know, I particularly am interested in or think is worth ranking up super highly and stuff. Ay. Because Captain Britain sucks, she's good. No, I don't think she's good. I mean, like, I just think she's meh, you know? I don't think she's particularly awful, but I don't think she's anything special. I think she's alright in, you know, matchups where opponents shrug off debuffs and stuff. But being alright in your best matchup is nowhere good enough to be a good champion, you know what I mean? But imagine if Torch was alright against Mystic champions and sucks against anything else. You wouldn't care about it. You care about Torch because Torch is insane in Mystic matchups. And alright everywhere else kind of thing. I'm kidding, just watch your video on Diablo without ouchies. Great info as always, made me look very reasonable. Nah, well there you go. You're very welcome, dear good. You're very welcome. No cap as of last month, 5 stars, 4-star material. Definitely small 7 stars on the horizon. You might be, well, I can smell them too, but I think since we haven't gotten relics and relics are meant to push 7 stars back, I wonder. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Damage is okay, but that ramp up is still way too long. Nick Fury is amazing even against bleeding in match in spite of his... Yeah, exactly. That's true power. Yeah, I agree. That is true power. Yeah, well, Enzo. If you want, I'll send you a message as well. I didn't open 700 though. Don't worry. I didn't open 700 though. But congratulations to you either way. Spend Odin trying to get Omega Sentinel. Feel dirty. Yeah. Well, I wish I was you, K-Dog. I wish I was you. DK units for me pull the 4-star. Well, that's the thing, like, you know, 4 stars and 3 stars don't even matter. You can easily get them in arenas. They're just in milestones. What's up, Jason and Jabari? How are you doing? My officers pulled 105 crystals, nearly kicked them. Yeah, well, Enzo pulled 120, I think, and we had quite a few guys in our alliance pull her as well, which obviously just makes it feel even worse. But, you know, nothing I can do about it right now. There are bigger things to worry about right now than not having Omega Sentinel. No, it's not just the prestige. I actually genuinely like her as a champion. I like that nullify immunity a ton as well. And the miss counter. And the fact that she basically goes hand in hand with Nimrod. A lot of people are quite stupidly thinking that they overlap, but they do pretty much anything but overlap for most part. Because Nimrod's amazing mutant killer, obviously, but Nimrod doesn't do anything against miss. So, for instance, there's still, you know, a ton of tricky matchups for Nimrod, even like against Professor X can be fairly dodgy and stuff like that. And yeah, Nimrod doesn't have nullify immunity, stuff like that. So she kind of actually perfectly complements Nimrod, and they are a really good team. And I obviously love Nimrod. And bringing in her with Nimrod only makes Nimrod better and makes her better too. So I did really, really want her. I wanted her too much. I'll put it like that. I wanted her too much. Yeah. Anyways, nothing I can do about it now. That stupid Icarus. Oh, I don't even didn't realize. Did I say good morning to JJ or not? Did I say good morning to JJ or not? Yeah, what's up, Nutshell? And of course it was too late. Stupid glancing. I hate you. I hate you. Stupid glancer. And again. Whoa, of course. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna lose this fight. I didn't lose yet. What the hell, Cap? Where's your bite? Why couldn't you hit me? Oh, how am I? Living the dream. Living the dream. You know, obviously just woke up. Yeah, I'm not with it as well. I haven't been with it now for a bit. Can't think, can't sleep, can't eat properly. So I'm a bit, you know, all over the place too. I'm a bit all over the place myself. I hate that they still haven't fixed that dash issue. Crossbone would be so much better if his furies lasted like extra 4 seconds or something. Or that pause on heavy attack would be like 8 seconds or something. That you wouldn't have to basically heavy all the time if you want to keep your furies. What happened with your armor up, Guardian, eh? What happened with your armor up, buddy? Hey, buddy, where's your armor up? Stop, Lobster, I think. Good morning. Snowing in Geneva, it's crazy. Well, enjoy. Go build a snowman. Go build a snowman. It just seems like 2 good mornings kind of girl. She does, doesn't she? She does. Yeah. Alright, let's whoop that Venom then. Today we get a video from Kabam, don't we? Today we get a video from Kabam. Hopefully, it shows something interesting. And tomorrow we should be getting the champion deep dives probably. At least last month they uploaded them on this Sunday. Oh crap, really? I'm gonna eat at level 2 and die. Because he stuns too. Oh no, clash it out. Nearly fun for make sense, although people just seem to be trying quite hard to make her work. Follow me. Ah, you know, not every champion needs to be appealed by everyone. Who knows? Maybe she'll grow on you later. Well, since I stayed up late enough to catch Katie. well then here you are. Lucky that I decided to stream this morning after all. I wasn't sure if I'm gonna stream this morning. Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Wasn't sure whether I'm gonna stream it this morning. What's up, Twisted? How are you doing? Oh, come on. I hate this passive AI when you're playing with Ghost. I hate this passive AI. Let's power lock. You lock this. Look at that lover squirrel. Lover squirrel. Haha. That's right. Domestic violence. A bad robot. Bad vision. Stop abusing your wife. Like when OP champs are school. Yeah, I do too. There we go. There we go. For start of a good day. Thank you. It's very generous.
Shut up and take my money.
Very generous.
Enzo Eigen 50 Swiss francs. For the start of a good day, cool face.
That's very generous, but to make it good day. It doesn't matter. Thanks. More than I deserve. Why not switch off spec screen? I don't want to bother. I mean, like, you know, if it does speed up a tiny bit, fine. It's pretty much the same thing, though. Like, right now, how does it speed it up? What's the difference? Like, how much? What's up, Hong Chi? How are you doing? Everybody says switching it off is quicker, but you still get the same screen. It's just this one's more detailed. You still need to do the same tap. You know, how is it quicker exactly? And so is the man. Yeah, it is. I hate getting hit with Karnak because then, you know, your damage gets paused, and if you get hit again, you lose that charge. And what the hell am I doing? We're gonna approach this from commando perspective. Whatever. Good enough. My first run is 7.4. I think that's how to go on. The fact that there's the issue, not every player in Real can say progress. Yeah, I do think 7.4 is quite good. I do think 7.4 is quite good. It's in between 7.4 and 7.2, I think, for the best chapter in Act 7. But, you know, all of Act 7 was obviously marginally more fun than whatever came before it. Let's get to that 800k milestone, I suppose. One thing I would love to happen for Strife, you could face special attacks like Ghost, that would be so good. Yeah, Strife is probably not getting a buff, man. Strife's probably not getting a buff. And what Strife needs is, I don't know, easier ramp up, I'd say. What he needs is getting rid of that glancing. That's the biggest thing what he needs. I think if they remove that ability offensively, I think if they gave him that glancing defensively, that's fine. Let him keep that. But I think when you're using Strife, when you get hit, you should not have that glancing to lose 5 charges, man. Losing 5 charges to that glancing just sucks. I wish we didn't have that. I wish we didn't have that. How do you get the spec screens in settings? You go to settings and you need to enable beta features, basically, is what you need to do. So you go to settings and tap on enable opt-in beta features or something like that. Oh, wait, I forgot that he's a tank. I'm probably not gonna kill him in LoL too. Person of the day. Super. Well, I hope you pull a Meg Sentinel sooner than in 15 years. Hope you pull a Mega Sentinel soon. Best of luck with that, by the way. Best of luck to you. .4 is fine. I agree. 7.4 is very good. About to finish carrying challenges. Nice. Nice. On 6 star now? Well, I hope you get him. It would be really good as well. Never thought of it, but absolutely correct. I still like Strife though. Don't know why he's not doing. I don't think Strife is a champion that's gonna get buffed. Like, you know, Strife is not the champion that needs a buffing, really. As in, like. But yeah. But yeah, one of the biggest annoyances. Well, the biggest issue I have with Strife is the ramp up process. It's just too bloody awful. It's too annoying. It's not something I would want to do for any casual quest ever. It's something that, you know, I'm annoyed by, but okay, for Everest type content, sure, why not? Going in like Alliance quest, Alliance War, or any regular quest and ramping up Strife, no thank you. It's like, I'll use virtually any other viable option for that path, just not to have to ramp up Strife. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a good thing that champs that people actually want are coming through, not, you know. Because, I don't want to be harsh here, but Kabam has been really hit and miss with champions they release at times. Like, you know, Psychoman, for instance. Who the fuck would want a Psychoman game? And then when they make them duds on top of it, it just feels like, why? You know, why? Some of the champion choices that they made, you know. I don't want to hate on them, but so if I reset the filter, let's take a look at 2021 champions. You know, Chavez, never heard of her before, but, you know, fair game, I suppose. Anti-Venom, yeah, fine. Hercules voted in for. Icarus, you know, and all of the rest of the Eternals, or whatever they're called. Nah, like, as characters. I'm not talking about champions, whether they're good or bad right now. I'm talking about characters. Would I have wanted Icarus in game? No. Would I have wanted Jabari Panther? Absolutely not. Jubilee, I did, but they butchered her. Kitty Pride, cool. Null, cool. Craven, sure, as a character. Mangog, sure, why not? Mr. Negative, cool. Nimrod, fine. Odin, awesome. Penny, why not? Psycho Man, what? It's like, what? Berger, what? Shang-Chi, sure. Silversent, oh, don't even get me started on that silver there. Right, Super Scroll, kind, I guess. Last year actually wasn't, like, I guess that bad. But the year before we have, I don't know. They really are kind of like hit and miss, and some of the champions that they add in is like, what? Like, who the fudge is that? Who the fudge? Like Misty Knight, for instance. You know, nah, as a character. This Captain Britain Betsy Braddock definitely has no place in this game, in my opinion. If they wanted to add Captain Britain, then they should have added Captain Britain. This is not Captain Britain. This is, you know, somebody that stole Captain Britain's mantle, basically. Comic book fan, but I like the character, the ramp up. You know, it's up to you. We all like different things. You like the character, then, you know, that's awesome. I probably like some champions, you know, that you will not. I absolutely love using Carnage, for instance. It's a Bailey next, I think. Sounds like null and do for my third rank 4. Null kills path. Yeah, I am using rank 3 null now. I'm using either rank 3 null or CGR for that path. And it depends. Do-do-do-do-do. Cannon is fun to play. Don't find enough spots to use him though. Have a good stream. Alright, see you later, man. Enjoy your day. But yeah, Carnage is very fun, man. I absolutely love using Carnage. Carnage is really, really, really fun. That was super OP in the comics, right? So I haven't, you know, read Chels' comics. I have heard that she has gotten like weakened in comics now or something like that. But yeah, she was like originally super OP. Who is your go-to fun champ? It's gonna be like Carnage or Man-Thing or absolutely love Mole Man and iHulk too. But Carnage and Man-Thing are some of the filthiest fun that I have in this game. There are several. I like to goof around different champions. Meet Spider-Ham. Yeah, Spider-Ham can be quite fun too, definitely. Especially when you get to level 3 and if you manage to get like a good chain of opponent being cooperative with level 3, you can do so much damage so quickly. You can do so much damage so quickly. Also, video that Misty Knight was in Luke Cage show. Yeah, Misty Knight was in Luke Cage. That's where I know Misty Knight from, kind of. Carnage, your dirty little secret? Maybe. Kind of. I bet. Carnage is awesome, though. Carnage is awesome. Kind of just wish that I could play him with Liquid Courage Double Edge on. That's like, you know, the biggest issue with Carnage. He's one of the most recoil unfriendly champions in the game. That boy hates recoil so much. Meanwhile, OG champs whose fame on which the game was built on. Yeah, I still can't understand why they haven't buffed them. Still can't understand why they haven't buffed them. I only hope we see Apocalypse's wife in the game. She's also... What's the name of Apocalypse's wife? I actually don't know anything about her. First time I hear about Apocalypse's wife. Didn't know the dude was married. Seems like a grumpy, single type of person. Wouldn't pick him for a romantic. Also the real horsemen. I have no idea about any of that stuff. Yeah, what up has been I mean, like, now that somebody brought it up, I'm kind of curious, actually. I'm kind of curious what the rowdy lad has been up to over the centuries. Best Mystic Defender of all Battlegrounds. Iron Man, Mojo, Sassy. Sassy. Probably Sassy. I'm gonna say Sassy. Sassy got more timeouts and kills for me than anyone, I think. And he was also on the ban list quite often. So yeah, Sassy was super effective. Especially if you disable like Archangel. If Archangel's not in a play, then Sassy... Sorry, not Archangel, Human Torch, sorry. But you know, I think Sassy... Mojo is probably super scary too, but I think Sassy. 1 second, guys, I'll be right back. I need to pop in gents. Yeah, boy, that. What's up, Wheat? How are you doing? How are you doing? Her name is Genesis. Kinda makes sense. What skill champ would you know for? Shang-Chi, Falcon, give me. Nick Fury and Mallman for me, definitely. Nick Fury and Mallman. One of the two. How good is the new offer? It's probably fine. I don't think it's anything, you know, absolutely extraordinary. I don't think I'm getting it. Go def and speed. Aye. Well, I didn't want to keep you guys waiting. Alright, let's get at least to that million. Let's get to the million points. I should be probably grinding harder, but I don't know. Where's the coffee at, young man? Coffee is right here. I've been drinking it all the time. There's not much left. There's not much left. Just thinking Molgat 2. Here's top 5 MP exploding Act 7. Definitely was. Mallman's very good for that stuff. Mallman's very, very good for that stuff. Alright. Let's beat the ham. Wait, that came out wrong. Let's... Right. You're having tea? Well, enjoy your tea. Easy peasy win. Stupid pig. Oh. This is like pretty much picture perfect matchup for Falcon there. Mass advantage, chance to evade. Sweet. Here we go. Moment after the buff is proof at some stage Kabam had a direction knew what they were doing. Well, I suppose Kingpin as well, you know. Small change is major impact on the champion. But right now, we get stuff like Psycho Man buff. Look at that. I tried to bleed Sentinel. Super clever. Smallman, Kingpin, Yellow Jacket, thanks. Got the buff at the same month. Yeah. And I think that's also quite a big reason that Yellow Jacket and Terex are kind of flew under the radar. And I actually like Terex as a champion now as well. And so I do like Yellow Jacket too. I think Yellow Jacket's quite cool. A bit niche maybe, and definitely could benefit from more damage, but he's quite cool. I think if they gave, you know, 20-30% more damage to Yellow Jacket, he would be so much more used. He just needs a bit more spice. Just needs a bit more oomph in that power sting or base damage or something. First rank for champ is thing, and we'll get Doom rank for rock. Nice. Nice. Very good, Soham. Yeah, it was quite odd to see that. It's kind of odd to see the 9,000 tier 3 L fragments. Like, it's legitimately more than we got in 6.4. Like, what? And no tier 6 basics as well. That's also kind of weird. Off to do few arenas, catch up. Alright, see you later, Tristan. See you later, man. I'm gonna be finishing up in a bit as well. Trying to get to 1,000,000 points here. Trying to get to 1,000,000 points. That's right, bleed, Juggernaut. Bleed. I am not even duped. Yellow Jacket has permanent power sting at special 3 only if he's SIG 200, and that's like a big problem. Because if he's anything less than SIG 200, that power sting will go away after like 1 or 2 specials. That permanent thing is only at SIG 200. And you know, it's not that easy to get the 6-star to SIG 200 unless you deliberately, purposefully, you know, give it all your 6 stones. But Yellow Jacket's not necessarily on top of the applicant lists. You know what I mean? One maybe rushing rank 5. I hope not. I hope they're not either. Need to watch more on Terex. See that you were pretty happy to pull him after Act 7 explorations. Yeah, he's quite fun. He's quite fun. I actually, Terex was one of the very few champions I took to rank 5 as a 5-star. Because he's just very fun to play. He's just very, very fun to play. Science class where 6 are important in many champs. Yeah, exactly. And that's also happening in science class. There we go. 1 dead doctor. And 1,000,000 points. 1 dead doctor and 1,000,000 points. Quite happy I get good opening. Well, of course you would be. It's like, what, you're supposed to be happy after a good opening, man. You're supposed to be happy after a good opening. Arena score prediction for 5-star Hyperion. I don't know, it's 18 million? 18? I think it's fine. Yeah, I think 18 million, I think. Somewhere. Omega Red, Colossus, Kitty, Nimrod. Yeah, Nick Fury. Those are some amazing pulls. See? Those are some amazing pulls. Oh, there's one more fight. Okay, let's beat the pig. A 6-star Hyperion. I actually got quite lucky. I got a 6-star Hyperion dupe not too long ago. So I took mine to rank 3. So I'm quite fortunate with that. 6-star dupe rank 3 Hyperion. Came from school. Oh, poor you. Poor you, Yash. Hope you had fun in school. On Saturday? Wait a minute. Do you guys get to school on Saturday? What kind of blasphemy is that? Alright, I didn't want next series. Didn't want next series. I wanted to claim this. So we got 1 milestone, 2 milestones, 3 milestones, 4 milestones. Come on then. 5 milestones. There we go. Wonderful. Did I claim this one? No, I didn't. Sweet. 15 more units. Would you use my generic Nick Fury or Kitty? Well, it's up to you. Both are definitely legitimately great targets. Both are very, very good targets. Wait until you start work. JJ got no chill. Chill starts intimidating already. And I got 45 units. Go for one more. No units? Yeah. Nice. Class 2. Extra class. Why do you get extra classes? Do you need extra help? Oh, look at that. You got some stuff here too. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, I think so. Well, I think we're done here then. I think we're quite done here for the day. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. I don't think I'll be streaming again this weekend. We'll see. Yeah, definitely. Probably. Yeah, never mind. We'll see how we go on. But yeah. Thanks, and I'll catch you guys later.
Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next month. Hello there guys, and welcome.